Let's talk about it. Performance punishment. Performance punishment is real and it affects Black women every day. And it's because we are brought up to work a little bit harder internally to try to do better than the next person. And that's just how we're brought up and bred to be. Let's be real. And so because of that, we're kind of taken advantage of because we work so hard. This makes us a little bit more dependable and a lot more underappreciated than the next person. So pretty much performance punishment is when a company punishes an employee for how high their competence is of their workload, or maybe how reliable they are in the company. So they mix this up and try to make it look all good. Oh, you're doing amazing in your position, so we're giving you more work. So instead of giving them higher pay for how well they're doing in the company, instead they give them someone else's workload because they're so reliable. Prime example.
Bethany, I just want to tell you how well you're doing in the company. And we just lost Fred last week. And so we think because of how competent and how well you've been doing, we're going to go ahead and let you have his responsibilities and let you sit in this position maybe 90 days, and then we'll reevaluate and kind of let you have the job maybe possibly if you're continuing to show how competent you are in this position.
Oh wow, so you're saying because I'm so reliable and I'm so good at the job is that I get to keep my same pay while doing someone else's job at the same time? Sis, don't fall for it. Do not do it. Pretty much what companies will do is instead of hiring you in the position, pretty much they'll let you do the workload on top of your workload without increasing your pay, without giving you incentives for doing the work. Companies do it all the time. I've seen it myself. It's happened to me. Literally, don't let yourself get in that bubble. You need to address it immediately. And it's going to burn you out quickly because you want to be a good employee. So pretty much, how do you address this? So let's talk about it. You need to go to your supervisor, your director, your boss, whoever directly. You need to make sure that everything's evenly spread out, especially if they're not going to pay you for it. They need to not just give you the workload, they need to give it to someone else, or maybe your own manager needs to take on the responsibility and until they hire someone effectively. If this happens to you, what's going to happen is you're going to work the position for 90 days since you're not going to get the job. They're going to hire someone else externally out, and then they're going to have you train them. That's how corporate America works. So pretty much what I'm saying, if this happens to you, it might be time to look for another job if you're still not getting the position that you want, or it's time to have a conversation with your supervisor about going with your role and how you're continuing to get added roles to your position.